Okay. So, I just want to say good morning to everybody. I'm in my car currently. I guess I'm just going to see if some people are up. I've had a very long night, morning, whatever you want to call it. In New York here, it's been, very snowy, and, I wasn't really happy with that. Driving is rough for me, so, I just want to give you guys a little glimpse of what is going on in New York here. So that's the school I live behind, the elementary school I went to. It's my sister's car. This is my house. That's like a tree I live near. And my mom's car. So New York is looking pretty snowy right now. Okay, so again, I just kind of wanted to say hi, good morning. By the way, I got my new pump device, and that's finally hooked up, but it's not completely hooked up because it's on like a saline solution, which is like water. It's like fake insulin for right now, until I go back to the doctor on Wednesday, and then I get the real insulin, and hopefully I get my A1C down, because I'm really trying to do that. So even though no one's here right now, that's okay. I hope everyone is doing good and having a good week. Well, there goes the plow guy. I've been working so hard lately that I really haven't had time to think for myself or feel anything in a negative way. Except yesterday, I had a work party and work holiday party. And I've never gone to a work holiday party because, well, if you guys know me by now, I kind of do not like, very much so, every person that I work with for the most part. So yesterday I went to the party, but beforehand I was having a lot of anxiety. So much anxiety, actually, that the dress I bought to go and the shoes I bought to go, I wanted to go to the stores and return them both and not go to the party. What did I do to get rid of my anxiety? Well, nothing. I didn't take any of my medication, like, for anxiety. I just kind of told myself, okay, you know, well, John was originally going to drive me there, which was the point. Not that I wanted, not that I was going to drink or anything, but, just the anxiety of working for so many doctors that are, you know, up there, and like they're really important. So I had a lot of anxiety because of that. But driving there was a nightmare because I don't know where I'm going, and I'm like directionally challenged. I'm really tired too. So whatever, I went and I saw, you know, like my manager that I really like. But one thing that really kind of pissed me off, was the fact that that one girl that I talk about that literally is mean to me. And why is this lighting not working? She's like harasses me, she's mean to me, is that I got up on the dance floor and I didn't really intend to dance. I was just like, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to be sober and whatever. So I got up on the dance floor and decided to dance, and who comes along but Valentina, and she comes and she grabs me and starts dancing with me like we're friends. Like, what are you doing? Like, then she dipped me, like, you know, and like when you dance and you like go back. So she's kind of lucky that I didn't for lack of better words, punch her in the face. Because here we are at a public Christmas party with doctors that we all have heard the names of, whatever. There's probably, like, about 200 people there. Like, you're lucky that I didn't be uncivil and just turn on and punch her in the face, because that's what she makes me feel like. And so whatever, I really can't wait to go talk to the equal employment opportunity person, and I'm gonna go in January because that's when they had like a soonest appointment. And so that really kind of like pissed me off. But the rest of the night went really well. I did get up and I stayed on the dance floor, but far away from her. So I danced in these really nice, like, whatever, I got them for like $15, but I danced in these heels and I grew a couple inches, and it was actually really fun. I was very upset before I went. So the anxiety all was worth it, because in the end, I had a really good time just with the couple of coworkers that I'm cool with, and then some of the doctors, mostly the doctors. Sorry. So anyway, I went to my holiday party. I got over my anxiety. I don't know, sometimes for me, if I don't want to take my anxiety medication, I just kind of like talk myself up and tell myself, like, you wanted to go to this, you can do this, you're alone, but that's okay. I'm always like the black sheep. I'm always alone, so that's fine. Hi to whoever's here. Yeah, so I had a really good time. I danced actually for 4 hours, and then after that, like, I danced so much that I literally, I made a plate of food, and the people that came to clean the tables just kind of took it away. Like, I didn't even get to eat because I was dancing so much, and it was just a nice way to not be at work seeing like these familiar faces every day, even though most of them I really don't like because everyone's fake as anything. So that was really exciting. And then I danced for 4 hours. I didn't break my ankle or anything, but if I did, there were a lot of doctors in the building. It was really cool. I got to dance. I danced like with one of the doctors. He's like an older guy, so it was kind of funny, and he's like super tall and I'm like super short. I think he's like 6'5" or something, but he's the orthopedic of the Yankees, and or the emeritus surgeon of the Yankees, and they were like, you got to dance with Dr. H, and I was like, I just like grabbed him and I was like, hey, let's dance, you know, not anything like in a bad intentional way, you know. I just kind of grabbed his hand and was like, hey, let's go. And he followed me, so I was like, okay, cool. And he's like very timid and shy, so that was just, I don't know, it was calming that he actually enjoyed my company and stuff. I did get some pictures with a lot of the other doctors that appreciate me and know me. What really did piss me off, sorry for the French, what really pissed me off was when I saw my doctor that I've been working with for, April will be 4 years now. This upcoming April will be 4 years. So I walk up to him and I was like, hi, how are you? Like, it's so nice to see you. And he says to me, wow, he goes, I've never seen so many tattoos before. And I said, oh, well, I thought tonight was the one night that we could be ourselves. And he didn't really say anything. And I was like, okay, well, you know, I did the Irish goodbye thing and I just kind of like walked away. Because, sorry, but not sorry, like, fuck you. Like, I have tattoos, and if you don't like it, I can't help you with that. That's not my problem. That's your problem. And I do a good job at what I do, and I am the checkout receptionist for a reason. And although he's the doctor I started with, there are, you know, him, Dr. Patricia, Dr. Silver, Dr. Godfrey, there's like 5 other doctors that love me for me, and they don't care that I had tattoos. Nobody said anything. I had actually people walking up to me about my tattoos, asking me where I go to get them done, and I was handing out reference cards. That was pretty surprising. So, anyway, I just described my Christmas party for those of you who are here, and how I dealt with my anxiety by just kind of just dealing with it and talking myself up before I went. I posted a status before I went because I was very frustrated. John was supposed to drive me there, but he didn't because he needed to sleep. He really needed to sleep. So I danced for 4 hours. I drove myself there, danced for 4 hours in heels, didn't break my ankle or anything. And then I left at like 10:45. I left like latest with one of the a couple of the girls that are on the pediatric side, and there's some of the girls there that actually don't like that same person that's really mean to me. I usually don't say this. I think that usually if we as a society connect on things that we love, I think we'll be more successful by just that. But connecting just over the fact that this one person is a mean person to me, and she literally kind of just like has this ego power trip every single day. Just connecting on that level is kind of just funny because they were like, why were you dancing with her? And blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I didn't dance with her. She just grabbed me. Like, I wanted to punch her in the face, but whatever. So I ended up leaving. And then people were like, well, where are you going? Like, oh, you're going home, blah, blah, blah. Got home safe. And I was like, I didn't drink. I don't drink. Still didn't drink. Like, you know, everyone's getting wasted. It's a free open bar. And I don't really like drinking, to be honest with all of you. I'll make a video about that maybe later, I guess. Maybe later today if I have time. But anyway, I said I was going to work after I left. And they were like, are you kidding or are you serious? And I was like, do you know who I am? Like, I'm serious. I'm an animal. So I went to work from 12 in the morning until I think it was 8:30 this morning. Yeah. And it's like, I don't know what time it is exactly here now. I hope that this one person watching, I want to know if it's Kim, but hi, Kim. Thanks for being here. I worked, and now I'm going to stay up for a couple hours, and I have another device that I got. This is my Dexcom. So this is supposed to, I'm supposed to put my blood sugars in here, and then it calibrates like an average. So, hello. So I put like an average, this comes up with an average, and then like the actual pump that I showed before, this is the actual pump that would give me insulin. So this, and both of these things are connected by like a little, device on my body. So it's like a little thing there. And then the other one is like a little bit bulkier over there. But, so I'm like a walking computer now, guys. So that's like what I feel like. I'm a walking computer. Kim, I hope you're having a great week or a great morning. I haven't really been on much, so I'm trying to catch up, I guess. I do need to catch up with sleep, but I did work, and, I went to that party, had anxiety, I had a really bad social anxiety, I really didn't want to go. And now I'm off to, whoever knows, Kim, I don't have your phone number, but I think, well, this is what happened. Yesterday, my mom is in a big fight with basically my sister, and she's trying to put us against each other, and, she kicked me off the car insurance a while ago, which is, you know, okay, fine, not a big deal, like, I have my own car insurance policy, but she's deciding to kick me and my sister off the cell phone plan, which she gets a discount because of where I work at the hospital. So, you know, she's like making this big deal out of it, and I've had the same phone number. I picked my phone number out when I got a new one. So literally, that is very nice of an in-house doctor. I wish I could have one of those. So basically my mom, I texted a couple people during this when this was happening. She wouldn't, you have to release a phone number from the company. You have to release that phone number, and whoever is the primary holder on the account has to release the specific phone number. So since I've had mine for like 8 years since my stepdad, actually longer than that, but I've had the same phone number since my, how am I saying this wrong? I've had the same phone number, same new phone number, quote unquote, since my stepdad passed away or whatever. So I wanted my number to be the same. My sister wants hers to be the same. And my mom was saying she said she wasn't going to call AT&T because she wanted money. And I came home Friday. Today is now Thursday. I came home last Friday from my second job with $300 in my hand. And I walked into her room and I just gave her $200. I said, take this, pay the phone bill because you haven't paid the phone bill. And she goes, I don't want that. I'm not taking that from I took back my money and whatever. So then yesterday she's like, oh, well, I want money. I was like, you're blackmailing me for my phone number, basically. Okay. So I gave her $100. I gave her $100 because at that point I didn't have $200 on me anymore. I had to buy like a couple pairs of new scrubs and put gas in my tank. So whatever, I gave her what I had. And I was going to give her money for my sister too. And she's like, I'm not accepting that. Brittany needs to pay me money for car insurance and the phone bill. So now today I have to go to AT&T because she finally released my number. But before she released my number, I went through torture. Like, okay, hold on, I'll get to that in a minute. I think that's really great that your doctor comes to your house because that's where he's most comfortable. So that's awesome. I wish someone did that for me. Maybe I would have had a therapist at like, I don't know, 13 or 14, 15, 16. I can keep going. Yeah, so basically she was blackmailing me for my number. Then she got them on the phone, AT&T, and I was really mad. Like, I was yelling, and like, she has yelled at me my whole entire life, so it's not really anything new to me, but yelling to the point where like I didn't have a voice because I was like, this is so ridiculous. Like, you're literally just doing this to me on purpose. You're doing this to be spiteful. And she hung up the phone with this woman at AT&T because I wouldn't say my email address, but she wouldn't give me her social, which is okay, obviously. Like, I just didn't. The concept was like, what are you gonna do with my email address? Like, Mom, like, what are you gonna do with it? I was like, I'll say it to the girl on the phone and then you can write it down because I don't know why your manipulative mind is, doing that. So when I wouldn't give her my email address, she hangs up the phone with a woman. But before that, this woman was on the phone with me saying like, oh, Karen, can I please speak to your daughter? I hear her in the background. And I got on the phone and this woman says to me, I just want you to know that, there are people that you only have one mom in this world, and that there are people, crying and upset that their parents are dead, and, you only have one mom, and you can't be talking to her like this, and if you were my kid, I would have already, whooped your, ass. And I was just like, with all due respect, ma'am, I was like, did your mom ever call you and your siblings, like, did she ever call you the little bitches when you were growing up? Just wondering, because I was not going to be ridiculed by somebody who doesn't know me, doesn't know my mom. My mom's trying to come off as this person who she's not. And then she hung up the phone with that woman. And before she called AT&T back, she told me she was going to call the cops on me because I was yelling. And she was going to tell the police that she needed to have me or somebody to be removed from her house. So I was literally crying, like texting my therapist, going through like a very bad panic attack because she's literally like losing her mind. And like, she's actually the only reason why I haven't moved out of my house. My battery's at 20%. Okay. So that like really is disturbing. And now AT&T I have to go to today. And do stuff there. I gotta find out the policy. Got to take my discount off of hers because she wants to play this game with me. I don't think I can have it on 2 separate accounts anyway, but the phone's going to be in my name now. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. I have to go to the mailbox for John. Thank you. Yeah, my mom thinks that my therapist tells me that my mom, like, abused me when I was younger, and it was just emotional. It's just all very manipulative things that, you know, my mom would be the mom and the dad. It's just rough, you know, like, I understand that as a single parent, but you know what? Enough is enough. You know, I've dealt with this for too long. Like, I'm not gonna just sit back and let you belittle me or act like somebody you're not on the phone. So when that woman said that to me, I literally wanted to, like, start yelling at her and just be like, dude, do you even know me? Like, what, you know? So I had to just take a breather and be like, okay, with all due respect, ma'am, you know? And then she's like, yeah, but that's still your mother, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, like, this conversation's over. Like, I'm not talking to you about this. I'm talking to you about a cell phone. And then my mom proceeded to tell her about, like, my therapist and my issue and not having, or what I thought not having the insurance. By the way, I figured that all out. All right. Thank you, Kim. I hope your son has a good therapy session. As I was saying, I literally just couldn't, I don't even know what I was saying now. Oh, I couldn't wrap my head around why this woman was ridiculing me like I was her child, and she didn't even know who I was, and it was just very aggravating. So what I'm going to do today is I'm running on lack of sleep, obviously. I'm going to go to AT&T, I have to do that, and I have to, I don't know. Oh, me and my sister are looking for apartments now. Because my mom is just too much to handle. And I gotta do that today and go to AT&T. And basically, that's been my last week, I guess. I worked 2 overnights this week. Today I have off from my hospital job because I was supposed to go to the doctor today, but that appointment got changed to next Wednesday, as I said in the beginning of this video, I believe. And it's really snowy here in New York, so it's not the best driving conditions. But it's about time we've kind of had like a first snowfall officially. So yeah, I just wanted to say I hope everybody has a great day. If you have any ways that you deal with anxiety in a good way, in a positive way, drop those comments below, because maybe we can help somebody else. Sometimes the best thing to do is just face it. And other times when you can't do that yourself, I believe that's when I use my medication. That's why I'm prescribed medication. So, I'm just going to end this live, and I hope everybody has a great day. And I love my PTSD Buddies family, and that's about it. Bye, guys.